We're live in the mix. Skywalker Boxing Media, Team Mo Boxing, no problem. And we got Papa Chunyayo ready for a Canelo Crawford breakdown. You guys, stay tuned.
This your feeling source of boxing news, giving you exclusive interviews with less born interludes. It's Skywalker, fly talker, and a fire sparker, giving you the news straight, not a side talker. Daily boxing updates with live fight streams, gym visits, sneak peeks from behind the scenes. Plus we link with more boxing and they spitting toxin. Strong like a pack of oxen, ain't no other option. He got a new addition, Papi Chunyayo. Heavy on the Papi, Legato on the Yayo. Ernest X, a retired military vet. He a comedian, so don't be disobedient. With 86 boxing from out of DC. That's the valedictorian historian. He's still pushing Tim and Tim when the week begins. The super chats and cash apps collect the dividends. The live interesting, yo, I hope you listening. It's not a trick, Tim Jr. running for politics. Skywalker washing windows off a skyscraper. The mother channels stay sweet like annihilators. You get physically exposed if you violate us. You guys fool get chewed like Crocs and Gators. It's no reason to explain why you cowards hate us. Skywalker Boxing Media proceeding it. Trust me, I understand why you cowards hate us. Leading you is Skywalker Boxing Media. Trust me, I understand why you cowards hate us. Leading you is Skywalker Boxing Media. Yeah. Skywalker Boxing Media. Saludos. Word 'em up. Yeah.
Salute everybody. Welcome to another edition of Skywalker Boxing Media in collaboration with Papa Chunyayo. How you doing?
Man, you already know it's Papi Chunyayo. Heavy on the Papi, light on the yayo. What's cracking?
Hey man, what a crazy night. A monumental upset to go down in the history books. Respect to Bud Crawford. That's a bad man right there, man. 3 times undisputed. Went up 2 weight classes to face the king of 168, Canelo Alvarez, and he was successful, man. What'd you think of that, man?
Absolutely, man. I know everybody out there been cooking on this topic probably since the fight ended, you know. I mean, there was so much talk about this fight, man. All this, all the little divides and things like that. But we probably get into that later. But man, listen, it was I don't know about calling it like a monumental, you know what I'm saying? Because we've seen Canelo get beat before, you know what I'm saying? Like
it was monumental because it's the first time in history, especially, and then a smaller fighter going up 2 weight classes to become a 3-time undisputed world champion.
Oh, okay.
It kind of changes the landscape on the pound for pound rankings now. I had Usyk as number 1. I think I'm gonna have to switch it to Bud Crawford, bro, as number 1. To be honest with you, I gave him credit. I believe that he had the skill set to beat Canelo, but I didn't believe that he would because of the size difference. So I'm one of those people that wasn't predicting a Bud Crawford win. I actually picked Canelo Alvarez by unanimous decision. And man, very impressed with Bud Crawford. I mean, some people said he was running, but man, I call that boxing, bro. It was a good display of the sweet science last night. Very nice counter punching, and man, bro, just obvious, man. The scorecards on all 3 scorecards, I have them right here. Let me see. They're 116, 112, and then two scorecards of 115 and 113. Do you agree with the scorecards that it was that close of a fight?
Hey, who had the 115, 113? Did it say the names of the judges?
It doesn't. I have to look it up, bro. I have to go to the actual box rec real quick. Here, let me look it up real quick.
Let's see, I bet
we had Cheatham.
Yeah, I bet you Cheatham. Yeah, I bet you Cheatham was one of them 115 and 113s.
Here we go. So Tim Cheatham is 113, 115. Had the fight close.
Mm-hmm. Max Who do you have it in favor of?
113 and 115. It was a unanimous decision, so you had it for Crawford.
That's right.
Yeah, Max DeLuca was 113, 115. So another close call by Max DeLuca. Steve Weisfield actually had it 112-116. So, I mean,
Yeah, I was more in the 112-116 range. I actually thought Bud won quite a few more rounds than, just due to Canelo. I mean, he couldn't catch him, fam. Like, and then Bud blocked a lot of the punches, man. But Bud's defense was he didn't get caught slipping like, everybody thought he might have.
yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good fight, man. Everybody predicted decision. Some people were predicting knockouts, but both guys were intelligent enough, not to get knocked out. Canelo took some pretty good shots, man. What'd you think of the punching power of Bud Crawford at 168?
Well, I think it was a combination of things, man. Number one, Bud took the proper amount of time to put the weight on properly, kind of like what John Jones did. John Jones took a long time off to go and put the heavyweight weight on properly in order to perform in UFC, right? So I feel like Bud actually did. He took the time to bulk up the right way and still be able to keep his skill set together. So I think that I don't believe it was more of Bud's punching power. I believe it was more of Bud's timing, because I felt like Bud would catch Canelo coming in sometimes, and that collision made it look a lot worse. Made it look like Bud was, really thumping on him. But it was just more, but it was timing, bro. It was the rhythm. It was the countering ability that, like we all talked about.
We brought that up too. Bud is probably one of the best counter punchers in the game, and I didn't think that his speed would translate over to 168, bro, and it looked like his speed was there, bro. Like his reflexes, it was nice. It was a nice display last night. Masterclass performance from Jesus. He says, "Salute to Jesus."
Yeah, man. Skills. Hey, they say skills pay the bills.
Hell yeah. Lessons.
To get back to a point that you mentioned earlier when you said like people thought Bud was too small and this and that. I've always said that that Crawford had trouble with Canelo has trouble with all the smaller boxers. Like from what we've seen in the past fights, all those guys who came up from lower weight classes, they were all faster than him. They all outboxed him until they got caught, right? And that was one of the primary reasons I used to say that Bud would win. I'm like, yo, man, if Amir Khan could do this, like, hold up a second. Yeah. I know Bud is at least twice as good as Amir Khan. You know what I'm saying? So how come Bud can't make it the whole 12 rounds and not get caught?
Right.
But listen, man, it takes a master to do it, and that's what we got.
Right. And a lot of people were Canelo, he didn't have an excuse. Credit to Canelo and handling his loss like a professional. And he said Bud was the better fighter, man. There was no excuse. There's a lot of fans out there that do have an excuse. They're saying that the mileage on Canelo's been, credit to Canelo. He is the first undisputed Mexican fighter in history, so he still goes down in the history books. He's fought some great opposition, and some believe that all them wars, man, are kind of like catching up, and this is like the end of Canelo. Do you see this as the end, or do you see him doing great things going on from this loss?
No, man, I don't. When we're talking about the end, are we talking about the end as far as him
end of the road, like now? Yeah, about to hang it up, bro.
Yeah. If he did do that, there's nothing that's stopping him from, doing exhibitions and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, Floyd has laid out, a trail or a blueprint, if you will, of how you can continue to make money. Some people weren't very good with investments and stuff like that early on. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they need to make a little bit more bread at the end of their career, risking some things. And I think Canelo's probably done a lot better job with getting the bread that he's got and doing what he needs to do with it. So it don't seem like he's fighting because he needs some money. He might just be fighting because that's what he enjoys doing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what a show out for boxing last night. We had over 70,000 fans in Allegiant Stadium. I mean, just a sold out show. And Canelo made over $100 million, bro. That's crazy. But Crawford left with the legacy and a lot of money as well. And it's like it's a win-win for both fighters, really, in all reality. So it was a good fight.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. So I mean, initially, because I watched pretty much all the fights, and I was looking, I was like, "Ooh, it's looking a little thin in there." And then I seen them switch the lights and the laser show on, and made it look like there was more people in there. There was, and then it just wasn't a lot of people in there. And then when it starts getting a little bit closer, you start seeing that bad boy pack out, and I was like, "Yeah, I can't believe they put that many chicks in the seats, fam."
Yeah, that place was sold out.
It was the Mexican. Man, I would say from what I saw on TV, it was probably 70, 80, 20 Mexicans and black people. It might not even been 10% black people in there, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Man, and you could tell too, like during the fight, if you guys were listening to it, like it was quiet in there, fam. Like, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of noise being made. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, so okay. That's what's going on. This is a pro Canelo audience. All right.
Oh yeah, it definitely was, man. It was Mexican Independence
Canelo.
Weekend, and man, bro, it was. Hey, man, and what'd you think of the co-main event, bro? We had Callum Walsh and Fernando Vargas Jr. What'd you think of that fight, bro? King Callum Walsh dominated, controlled the fight, won easily in my scorecards.
Yeah. Look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did pick Walsh to win by split decision, but I kind of expected to see a little more from Vargas, right? Vargas Jr. I expected to see a bit more from him. He had that interview that he did, and I was like, oh, okay. You doing interviews like this, fam? I was like, okay, you got this one in the bag. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought he was gonna show up. I thought he was gonna show up, and I thought he was gonna get busy, fam. And then that's not what we saw. We saw a fighter have a difficult time with an awkward style.
Yeah,
and it takes a while to get
two different styles.
It takes a while.
Callum Walsh had more of a technical, style. Straight up.
The timing. His timing is weird, bro.
Fernando, though, if he hits you with one of those looping fucking hooks, bro, he's got some power, man. He was throwing some big bombs at Callum yesterday. It's just Callum was more fundamental.
Well, I mean, he got his respect early too. He cracked Callum a couple good times. He got his respect early, Oh
yeah.
It's just there's levels to it, man. There's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? And he has a great record, bro. It's not like. See, this is the thing, right? If we're gonna say that it's okay for fighters to have a loss on their record, it should be okay for them to have a loss. It's a learning lesson, right? You know what I'm saying? You get the lesson, you learn from it, and then you come back and you be better. That's all. You ain't gotta lose your sponsors can still be there for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not over for them. They fortunately, they have a great name, and there's always going to be the support. You know what I'm saying?
Let me shout out Champ Ross, man. I did horrible in the league yesterday.
Man,
bro. I did horrible.
Man, that should have my stomach hurting, man. I was so bad yesterday. Bro, I think I got like 8 or 9 of the picks right, but I got it the wrong way. Like, I got a bunch of 5s.
Yeah.
And there was some robberies too, man.
Yeah, there was. Hey, what did you think about that shot to the back of the head on the Matchroom card earlier in the day?
Man, bro.
Was it
man.
That was a Tyler McKenna fight and Moran? Yeah, that fight was a trip, bro.
Yeah. In that fight, I think I had picked McKenna to win by split decision, and it looked like it was gonna go the distance for a while. And matter of fact, me and you was chopping it up when this shit happened. I looked at it. I was like, oh man, he done punched this dude in the back of the head, fam.
I would love to show that to everybody, but man, and they ended the fight on that note. The commentators didn't even bring it up. No, they didn't take no
mention
point.
it at all.
And then there was no like disqualification. And in some cases, in the States, you see that shit happen, and that's like an intentional. They're gonna DQ your ass right off the gate. There ain't no warning. That shit could paralyze someone. A shot to the back of the cranium like that. So yeah, you guys check out that fight, man. It was with McKenna yesterday in Ireland.
Yeah, hey man, if I'm Moran, I'm contesting that fight. Get it, to try to get it ruled to a no contest because the punch was behind the head. Obviously, he was affected by it because he doesn't even realize what happened. You know what I'm saying? So if I was him, I would,
he got clothesline first. He got clothesline, then he took a shot to the back of the dome. Bro, and then they called the fight a TKO.
I was like,
legal shit. Yeah. Right, there's my brother down under, Carl the Crocodile Hunter. Bud is the man. Bud is the man, bro. Made me a believer. That's right. I bet against Bud 3 times, bro. I bet against him 3 times. I bet against him during the Porter fight. I seen the lead up to the Porter fight, seeing Sean Porter swimming, all fucking Terminator status, looking hardcore. So I'm like, man, Bud's gonna have problems. I'm gonna go Porter. Man, he had his dad throwing the towel in that fight. And then the second fight, of course, I'm from Texas originally. I don't know what happened to Errol Spence, man, but I used to ride with the big fish. And
you can still ride with him.
We see, yeah, but man, what has he been doing, bro? That as a fan, that's one thing. I expect activity, bro. Come on, man. You're at the top of your game. You take one loss, at least come back. Bud's already fought Majimov. He's fought Canelo. Come on, man. So
yeah, but you got to look at it from a little bit of a different perspective, man. Like Earl has had a hard life, fam. Like when you he crashed, bro. Like he should have never been boxing to begin with after the crash. You know what I'm saying? Like we would have been okay if he had just walked off into the sunset.
He should have, never took that fight then.
Yeah,
and
but
he was on that quest to go undisputed at 147. Man, Bud fucking destroyed him, bro. That fight. And it's true about wrestlers, man. I know a lot of wrestlers. My kids wrestle before in the past. They train different, man. It's even more hardcore than boxing. These guys are strong, bro. And he comes from that background of wrestling, and that gives him the edge in boxing too, bro. Not only is he intelligent, he's got that fucking strength, from wrestling. So credit to Bud, man. He keeps proving me wrong, bro. I thought 2 weight class difference was going to be a lot, man. I didn't think that Bud stood a chance. I believe that he stood a chance maybe by outboxing Canelo. But as far as cracking him and treating him the way he did yesterday, I didn't think that shit was going to happen. So, credit to Bud, man. 3 times undisputed, man.
See, again, but look, man.
I drove home tripping out, bro, yesterday. I was at a friend's house. I drove home just in shock. I was like, damn.
People act like they haven't seen Bud do this shit before, bro. Listen, when he went to 147, he got Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn had just got done ragdolling Pacquiao. He ragdolled the shit out of Pacquiao. And I was like, oh, Jeff Horn, a strong dude. Oh, he fights at 154 before? Okay, so Jeff Horn's a big dude. Man, Bud grabbed him, got both of his hands under his armpits, picked the boy up off the ground, spin around, and put on the ropes. At that point, I knew it was over for him. He did the same thing to Canelo in the 6th round. He said he decided he was going to stay there and see how strong he was. He turned Canelo around, and Canelo knew, okay, this motherfucker, he deadlifting 500 pounds. I guess he's strong for real. So he got his respect, man. You know what I'm saying? What Bud said? Bud said belt to ass. He just hold up a second. This what we do in our household. You know what I'm saying? When you
Hey, Carlos was the one talking all that shit. I thought he was crazy as fuck, man. He was going public as fuck. He's like, Bud's gonna do it. Bud's gonna do it. He told everyone, you're right, bro. Facts to Carlos, man.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. If y'all out there, get you a belt, and whenever you go on other people's podcasts, just smack that motherfucker together. You know what I'm saying? And put a crown in the chat if Bud is the king, is the GOAT.
Hey Carlos, if you want to
chat.
come up, bro, let me know. I'll send you a link, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
How you doing, fellas?
Well,
What's up, man? How
yeah,
you doing?
what's up, Carlos?
No,
How
we
are
got
you?
the
I'm the motherfucker that won the bet against the drunk Irishman. I had a bet with him at Bruce Gass's. It was he had Canelo and I had Bud. Because we
Yeah.
always do it when there's a big fight. We'll always do it. We've done it before. And
Yeah.
funny thing is, I've never lost. I've never lost to him. I just keep fucking winning, man. I just keep picking these winners.
Hey man, I understand.
I had to do push-ups for Spence, bro, back in the day.
Yeah, I think I might have been the Bud and Spence fight that we had another bet on at Mad Chad's, and he had to give Mad Chad $50. But I said we were at Bruce Gass's, and he said, "You want to have 50 on the fight?" And I said, "Yeah, fuck him, why not?" And then man, I'm thinking, I started second guessing myself, and I'm like, no, I think it's too big of a weight jump, man. Like, nothing on Bud's resume told me that he'd be able to go up at that weight and dominate him like he did, man. We witnessed fucking greatness yesterday, fellas. And let me tell you, like, I didn't have a fucking dog in the race. I didn't have but I love the sport, man. And like, the reasons I love the sport are what we witnessed yesterday, man. We witnessed fucking greatness, fellas. Like, you can take your feelings and take your favorite fighter out of the equation, man. This is why we love boxing, man. An underdog story, like a guy that has his Duran moment, and, like goes up 2 weight classes and totally dominates the guy that's been there for 3 years. And we're always going to hear the excuses after the fact. Oh, he's too old. He's this, that, and the other. He's stuck in the mud, but. Like, just accept it for what it is, man. Like, he was beaten by a better man, and he wasn't just beaten, man. He was, I thought he was dominated.
Yeah. He did good, bro. What do you think about people saying that he was running, bro? And I don't want to start no shit. I seen that in some of the social media.
Walker, you're always going to hear dudes. You're going to hear soft dudes talk this shit, man.
He was running upside his head. That's what he was doing.
Man, those last 2 rounds, bro, he just – and this is what Bud does. This is what Bud did against Madrimov. The championship rounds, man, he just takes it out of the judge's hands. He just, like, totally dominated him, man. And he was letting his hands go. He was in the pocket, and, Canelo wasn't hurting him, bro. I thought Canelo'd hurt him. Didn't hurt the guy. Totally domination, man. And fucking shout out to Bud Crawford. I'll never doubt that dude again. Fuck me. I don't know who he fights. Who's left for him, man? What has he got to do now? Like,
listen, he don't need to do nothing. He needs to ride off into the sunset, you know what I'm saying, and let us talk about that guy, Terrence Bud Crawford. What you think about it, Carlos?
I've been telling everybody all this past since the fight got announced, and everybody clowning me at the barbershop. They say they calling me a casual, and how does he got a chance when he's going up 2 weight classes and this and that, and I'm like, I just don't see him losing. That's it. He's one of those dudes that have that mindset that he's gonna win no matter what he has to do, whether it's a card game, a video game, a fight. He ain't losing, and that's what I've been saying, and nobody believed me at the shop, or not even just at the shop, but on my boxing page too. You should see. You could go right now, and there's 2.4 thousand comments on there. There's 3,000 likes on there, just off of a couple posts that I'm saying Crawford was gonna win. And
yeah, man.
But after this, honestly, I think what I said before this fight, and you could go look too on my page, what I said he's gonna do is he's gonna beat Canelo, and he's gonna go to 160 and get Lara's belt, or possibly unify 160 real quick, and then that's it, because he's gonna be 38, I think, this month. So probably 2026 will be his last year, in my opinion. And if he decides to retire right now, that's even better because he's on top right now.
That's right. Hey, listen, man,
But
I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me break this motherfucker out again. If I was Bud, I'd be like, hey man, hey Jerron, didn't you go over there and you went over there and tried to spar with him? Come on over here. I gotta teach you this lesson real quick. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You over there with the other side. Come here, Jerron. Come. Yeah, yeah. All right. Hold that for 12 rounds, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you these boxing lessons before I go off into the sunset, so you can say you got in the ring with me. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all gotta
You're on
teach.
mute,
Y'all gotta
Skywalker.
teach
You're on
these.
mute, bro.
Oh my bad. Hey, did you guys hear about people googling the outcome of this fight, and it was telling everybody it was going to be Bud Crawford by decision, and
Nah,
I
I didn't hear
hear
the
about
decision.
that.
and then somebody
I
was
heard KO 11,
putting $1
KO
million
6.
bet on Canelo, and they switched it, and they got some insider knowledge. I forgot who it was, but there's all these little conspiracy theories too.
Man,
Everybody's
I'm
a
just glad.
conspiracy theorist.
Right?
You know what, man? I'm just glad that we got to witness something special yesterday. Like, as a fan of the sport, first and foremost, man, I'm just glad that I watched that card from start to finish. And yeah, it was what a hell of a performance, man. And shout out to Bud Crawford, first male, 3-time undisputed champ at 3 different weight divisions, man. What a fucking effort. I don't know if that, and man, I've got to say it. I think he's better than Floyd. I think he's better than Floyd. I give
Yeah.
him,
Hey,
I give him more props than Floyd. Floyd was never undisputed, bro.
Yeah.
he's arguable. I mean, that's arguable now. I mean, he's who's gonna argue that? You know what I mean?
You know, he didn't have no free run at undisputed at 140. He gathered all them shits up. It took him 4 years to get Errol Spence in the ring. He absolutely demolished him. And you know, what I was surprised about yesterday, bro, was he didn't even have to switch to orthodox all fight like he did with Errol. He just stayed southpaw, man, and just totally dominated.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Totally dominated with that right foot forward, man. Like, just crazy. Like, I didn't expect it, man. Like, my boxing brain said, Carl, yeah, look, you might think fucking Bud's all this, that, but just pull back, just pull the reins back. He's jumping up 2 weight divisions, and he's not fighting any dude. He's fighting the dude that's been there, and he's already 2-time undisputed at that weight division. Man, was I wrong. But you
Yeah,
Let
know
me
he
what?
tell
was.
you something, fam.
You know what? I did have, because the bookies had him, right? I looked early, man. I put this bet on when this fight was announced, like before the Madrimov. I put the bet on, man, with my online bookie, and Bud was paying 375 for the decision, and I went, I'm all over that. So I chucked a lazy 50 on it, man, and I collected 175, and I got to get the drunk
Yeah,
Irishman. I got to get Bruce Gass a decent meal for him and his wife, you know.
Yeah.
So I got to go around like the man. I'm like going around doing home invasions today, bro. I'm like going around with a baseball bat. Time to collect.
Yes,
hey
sir.
man, you should be a domestic violence lawyer, because it's a whole lot. Domestic violence went up by 15% after Canelo lost. Motherfuckers out getting payday loans right now because they put the house on Canelo. Yeah, I feel bad for some of y'all, fam, but ooh,
Well, you know what? When the odds are
come
that
on and get
short,
this
man,
belt.
it's not worth. Boxing odds suck. Like, they really suck. The boxing odds really suck. You can't even get 2-1 odds on a favorite, you know. But when you see 375, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man, Bud, if anyone could do it, I thought Bud could do it. I'm like, yeah, I'll throw a lazy 50 on that.
No, I saw a plus 1,000. Yeah, I got all over that.
And that's another thing too, is that I was arguing with a lot of people about that Madrimov fight because you know, a lot of people were like, he went up to 154, he didn't look good. He got caught with Madrimov. He never got his offense started. And I'm like, Madrimov is way different than Canelo. He's a way different style. I don't even, honestly, coming into this fight, I didn't even look at that fight. I just looked at Spence coming from, you know, that Spence momentum. because Madramov's a way different fighter. He's a mover. It's real awkward to land shots on him, and I had Crawford winning 7-5 against Madrimov. So it was a good tough fight, but I didn't even look at that fight honestly coming into this, and a lot of people did, and I kept telling him you can't don't look at that fight. It's not
Well,
Crawford.
you
No.
know the similarities, Carlos, between that fight and the Canelo fight, bro. What played out in front of us yesterday was Bud dominated 11-12. Simple as
Yeah,
that.
he closed it. Yeah, he closed it. Yeah.
And that's what champions do. Like, if you want to take
Mhm.
someone's belts, that's how you don't do what Loma tried to do against Devin Haney, bro, and take the 12th round off and just
Yeah.
put the two in the rack, man. You got to take it from him. And that's what Crawford
Mhm.
does, man. And you know what? He is that guy. I'm
Oh
sorry for all
yeah.
the haters who don't like Bud, but he is that guy, man. What he
Yeah.
says, he does. The
Yes,
the
sir.
the the mental is to physical is 5-1, man. And Bud has got the mental side on tap. He has just that dude. I don't know what it is about him, man, but he will go down in history in my eyes as one of the greats.
Hey,
And I'm just
hey,
glad I
speaking of
got to live
history,
through his. I'm just glad I
hey,
got to live through his.
let
Through
me
his.
tell you something else
Mhm.
you got to live through, right? Let me tell y'all something, because we're gonna put some respect on Black Americans. We're gonna put some respect on us. You understand me? That's why I got this motherfucking belt out. So we got Queen Clarissa Shields, right? Huh? What she done
Mhm.
did, right? She got there's undoubtedly nobody is gonna be able to get the amount of achievements that she has got. We may not never see that again, what Clarissa's done, right? And then we got King Crawford, baby. So hey, it's over. The debate is over. You know what I'm saying? We know whose style is better. We know who been putting belt to ass since we could. And you know what I'm saying? It's time for y'all to put some respect on us. That's it, man. Don't hate
Mhm.
us. You know what I'm saying? Come learn the style, fam. You know what I'm saying? It keeps
Mhm. Yeah.
winning, apparently. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hey,
Exactly.
we gotta talk about something tonight, because they tried to pull out some vendetta style arcade boxing stuff off. Like, that shit is corny, fam. We ain't going for that. Like, all that WWE shit, that's some straight bullshit. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say that, and we're gonna have to get into this Ali Act stuff too, because I'm not for boxers losing any more rights than what they got. They need to be making more money, not the promoters cashing in, trying to put up some bullshit ass shows and introduce us to some motherfucking Saudi Arabian boxer dude who don't nobody know, and y'all got him on the main card and shit like that. Like, come on,
Oh
fam,
yeah. That.
give us the respect that we're due.
Yeah. The opening fight. I didn't even know who the heck.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was. I watch boxing like no other, but I didn't know who the heck those that.
yeah.
What was
Like,
his
what is
name?
this?
It was Muhammad something.
Yeah, I was
What was that?
Mohammed. Yeah, he was Saudi, I believe 5-0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, come on, man. Y'all, hey, we're not buying them wolf tickets, fam. Like, it's just do right by us. Give the people the money they deserve so they can go and retire in peace. And listen, those other two fights that we had
Alakel.
earlier, Alakel,
Alakel.
yeah.
And then it was funny too because they used what was his name, Crawford, Travis Crawford or whatever from Texas, right? They try
Yeah.
to kind of use that last name as like, oh shoot, he's, you know what I mean, like the
That's
main
his little
card.
brother. That was his little
Yeah,
brother, wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. And
His
Yeah,
little brother.
I'm like, who the heck?
Yeah.
Like,
I,
you know
I
what I
got
mean?
to admit,
Nobody.
we
man,
ain't.
it made me double take. Go, hey, who is this? Who's this lad?
Yeah. Hey, he was tough though. I mean, he was in there. He lost obviously, but he was in there.
Yeah.
That Saudi Arabia guy or whatever. I don't really. I mean, I'm not too familiar with him, but he didn't really impress me, honestly.
Right.
Yeah, he's 5-0. He's a lightweight, and
Yeah.
yeah, it
But
was just
speaking of Walsh, though, I want some cash off of that fight too. So
what do you
Man,
think
I
about the
cleaned up
Mbilli
everywhere.
Martinez fight? Was the Mbilli Martinez fight better than the Sugar Nunez and Diaz fight?
Nah, you got to compare that fight to the Adams Boachuk fight. The
Yeah,
yeah,
Mbilli fight was more closely related to the Adams fight. And if we being honest, man, I think the Adams fight had to be better than the Mbilli fight, if you ask
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, we missed. Yeah, we didn't even talk about
Mhm.
that. Sergey Bohachuk.
Yeah, bro, we talking
Yeah.
about like 900
That was the
punches
get
each,
back, bro.
bro.
That was a rematch, bro, and he came out victorious, man. Brandon the Cannon Adams, man.
Yeah, I picked him too in the group. I don't know if I picked him by knockout or decision, but I knew Adams had his number. I knew he was gonna win again.
Yep.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, bro. Because that
Man,
shit was on the main card.
you want to talk about a fighter. Like, imagine what could have been for Brandon Adams, bro, if he was managed correctly.
Oh yeah.
Man, through mismanagement or whatever it was with that dude, man. Look, I don't know, but he had Boachuk's number, man, and fuck, that dude's heavy-handed. He has got some serious hands.
Yeah, that fight could
Oh
fucking
yeah.
be badass.
Hey champ, you knew I was picking Adams, champ. I talked about him before. I've been picking him. I haven't lost with him yet.
Brandon Adams.
Yeah, bro. My man went and put a wig on and then then went to work. The only person that did some funny persona stuff and got cooked was Nelson. Like my man showed up looking like blank man. That shit took me
Hey,
out.
that
I
was a
was
bad
like, what?
stoppage on the so-called on that Nelson fight, bro.
Man.
They should have gave him a count, bro, and they waved the fight off right at the end of the first round, right when the bell struck. So
Man, that
Cuban dude.
Jermaine Franklin versus that Russian zombie, whatever he was, that was a fucking cunt of a fight.
oh, Ivan
was
Ditchko,
terrible.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ditchko and Franklin, and Ditchko got a good coach. His coach is Tom Yankello from
Well,
Pennsylvania.
Ditchko lazy and a motherfucker.
He's like a 6'9" Uncle Fester.
He's like a big, slow, robotic, big fucking Ivan Drago looking motherfucker.
It's like an Uncle Fester.
Who's that?
Ivan Ditchko fight against Jermaine Franklin.
Oh yeah.
Jermaine Franklin. And
I still
how
thought
Franklin-
Disco won the fight. I
I
still
don't know
thought
how
Disco
they
won the
got
fight.
that. Was a gift, but man, that was a terrible fight. I've seen better fights in a pub by two drunken elderly senior citizens.
Damn, I cooked him.
That was terrible. But I'm glad we got to see Bud and Canelo, man. Geez, that was a good fight.
Right a while ago.
And then, you know, I don't get into this whole black, white, Mexican fucking bullshit race talk. I don't get into any of that shit. I get into boxing, man, because I love what I fucking see. And, man, I love seeing an underdog, and I love seeing the guy that's not supposed to win get up and win, man. And we got to see it yesterday, so, yeah, I'm just happy for the sport, man, because, you know, you got to admit, man, look, so we just got the UFC audience because all the prelim cards were broadcast on the UFC channel. And the UFC was kind of pumping the tires of this whole event. So, man, I don't think they let the boxing world down, man. I think we might have gained a few more diehards, hopefully, man. Like that's what the sport needed. What we got yesterday was what the sport needed, bro.
Yeah, especially with the undercard too, with them being able to see Lester Martinez and Christian and Billy go at it. And,
You know, man, there wasn't
Adams and the Boachuk. There's good
I
fights.
was complaining about there wasn't enough knockouts, this, that, and the other. But man, that comes back to the matchmaking, and I think the matchmaking was pretty spot on in that fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that Vargas kid got absolutely 10-0'd by Walsh. Like he's nothing like Emiliano.
No, all I've been saying Emiliano's the truth.
Emiliano, man, that's the dude.
Nice.
He's moving
Emiliano.
beautifully. Fernando
Emiliano
Jr.,
coming
man.
out like Scarface. Hey, you need the bad guy. he coming out like Scarface. That motherfucker be having them suits on. That motherfucker, he cold with the marketing. You feel me?
It's crazy because it's crazy how Lester I knew Mbilli was tough though, but I had Lester stopping him. I don't know if I was crazy for that or not, but I thought Lester was gonna get him.
Carlos,
Yeah,
watching that fight, man, no way would anyone think you're crazy for picking that because, man, that Lester can fucking throw bombs, man. And you know what, man, and Billy, he met, that's what happens. We've all known him, and Billy's got big output. And, man, he was matched. And
Yeah.
I think the draw they got to run that back, man. Someone's got to get knocked out.
Yeah, it was a draw, and I had it a draw too. It was nobody arguing with that.
Yeah. And Billy, man,
But
to be honest, like I like Billy, fam. I like him. I like the style, but last night it kind of looked like he was like in amateur mode. Like he would just do a shoe shine and then like maybe land two of the shots, but it was like and I
yeah,
was just like, it was all heart, fam. That was all heart. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
listen,
I thought Martinez was gonna get him too.
Man, how sore do you reckon those two will be feeling today?
Man,
They
for the next week,
absolutely.
next 2 weeks.
Oh man, their hands are going to be killing them. They're not going. Their hands will be like two balloons. They won't even be
Yeah.
wiping their own ass, man. They'll just be hopping in the shower.
But
no,
see,
yeah.
that's not good for them, man. That's what
Oh,
Turkey wants to see. I don't think that's good for the athletes personally. Like you're not going to have a
of
very
course
short
not.
career if you do
Of
that.
course not. But that's what we all want to see, bro. We all love blood and gore, and it's combat sport, bro. It's mano a mano. That's what we love. That's what we love. But hey,
I don't.
Skywalker, I got to jump off, bro. I just wanted to say
thank you,
thanks for letting
Paul.
me on, and hey, great weekend of boxing, man. Boxing's back and boxing's on top, baby. Let's fucking go.
Yes, sir.
Damn, my man said he wants blood and gore and guts. Damn. Yeah, but shit, I guess he just slice a piece of meat off a deer and just start chewing on it, huh?
But I don't really care for that Crawford and Benavides fight. Honestly, I hope they don't. I don't
Nah,
know.
nah, man. Listen,
Benavides too big,
we
and a lot
really,
of I've been saying he's too big, and a lot of people are like, well, if he can make 168, why not fight? And I'm like, you guys don't understand the big, you know what I mean, like the huskiness of him. He's a lot bigger than Canelo, and Canelo wasn't really. He came up too from what 140, I think. So he's not that much bigger than Crawford either, you know. But Benavides is a different story. I think by the time Benavides is done, he'd probably be a heavyweight. Honestly, I could see that.
Cruiserweight. Shit.
Cruiserweight, maybe heavyweight. I mean, you know, he guaranteed he walks around at least 210, maybe 215, maybe. You know what I mean? He's a big dude, and if he could get uh or does he have a belt right now at 175? He does, right? Or no?
what's his nuts?
See, but I could see Benavides at higher weights too. He's a big guy, but Crawford, I think he either needs to retire right now, being on top, or go to 160 and get that belt from Lara and be another division champion.
Man, look, hey, like I said in the chat, I think they really messed up Bud's just legacy defining wins. I believe that him and Jermell Charlo would have been an absolute war. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And we needed to see that. So when Jermell Charlo became undisputed, him and Bud should have got at it. And then Bud should have went ahead and got at Canelo. And that would have been like you know what I'm saying, the storybook ending right there for the guy. But you know, some people got in the way, and I think Bud still owed Jermell a little something. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
maybe we could get that, and then he could say that he's actually beat well, he's beat a couple of dudes who were undisputed previously, right?
yeah,
Or unified, anyways.
unified, yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting for the WBC next, Carlos.
What's that?
He's fighting for the WBC next.
Benavides?
Yeah.
Is that the main belt or an interim? Well, I guess it's the same thing, but I don't know if it's kind of the same thing, I guess.
Yeah, buddy. All them people they was all up in the comments calling us monkeys and all this type of man. And you know, to put salt in the wound, the song Bud came out to, he took another dude's a UFC dude's song because they was beefing. Because I was
His
like, this is
whole
kind of strange.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
his
was
whole entrance was
yeah.
yeah, from a
He said,
movies back then.
let me get that real quick.
What up?
Yeah.
What up, Picasso?
Who's you know what happened is Spence messed up that Crawford messed up that Spence and Canelo fight though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm,
Bud beat Spence to his storybook ended. You know,
yeah,
I mean, I felt like Spence wanted to get at Pacquiao and then hit Canelo and then be done with it, right?
yeah,
And then Bud just, but we got to thank Spence for actually getting in the ring with Bud. You know, he gave him
exactly.
opportunity, and Bud made the best of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He got in the way, and now he just beat the man last night. And like I said, I know a lot of people are in the comments this morning. They're like, "Oh, Canelo's too old or whatever," and I'm like, "You guys had him winning the fight when Friday he was good, but today he's old.
I wanted to
You
ask
can't."
in the post-fight press conference, what's Bud's plans? Is he going to vacate these belts, or is he going to stay there and defend them?
Man, look at that! You see how he picked him up and tossed him? That's boy. Get over here. Let me show you what these deadlifts do real quick.
He wasn't able to bully him last night.
Hey, all them butt cheek punches. Canelo must have punched Bud in the butt about 30 times, bro. I was like, damn, he trying to stop that movement.
Hey, so Carlos, what do you think?
Mm.
What's Bud gonna do, bro? Is he gonna defend at 168? What did he say yesterday in the post fight? Did you guys hear it?
Yeah, he said he might go to 160. That's why I brought it up right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could go. I think I shared it on the page. He said that. I mean, he didn't go too far into detail, but he said that he might mess around and go to 160 now, and that's all he said.
Yeah.
But I would like to see it. I mean, why not? Who else is the champion there? Lara and I don't even know, to be honest with you.
160 is wide open.
That's what I'm saying. Why not go right there real quick, get all the belts, and unify another weight? He's got the
Didn't
name. He's got the name now.
Shiraz actually he dipped right. He went up a weight class, so he's not there.
Shiraz is 160. So him and him actually. So from what I understand is Shiraz and Canelo were gonna fight anyway. In what are we? September, in May.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So
so we got Janabek there, Jamal Charlo, Carlos Adames, Hamza Shiraz, Chris Eubanks, Aries Landy Lara, Liam Smith, Austin Williams, Felix Cash, Miram Nurulsatanov, or I got, and
oh
Patrick Teixeira. Oh, Troy Isley's still up there too.
he'll beat them all. He just needs to fight the champion though. That's it. I don't care about any of the other. He
Right.
just needs to go to 160 and get a belt or get all the belts, and that's it, in my opinion.
Coach Chedding. What's up,
But
Coach?
I think I think Shiraz has a good shot at Canelo. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna say he's gonna win him now because I haven't really studied them too much. But I mean, he's bigger. He has a good output. Um, so I think that was gonna happen next anyway.
I mean, does Canelo need to fight anymore?
I don't think he does, but he said he is. I mean, he's signed for 2 more fights, right? With Rayad season.
Oh
So
yeah, that's right.
yeah, so
Turkey,
he's fighting 2 more times next year for
yeah,
sure.
Turkey. Yeah, they probably gonna give him some. Maybe they could get the Benavidez thing together before it's all over.
Nah, and you don't want. I don't know. His
You know, David got to
Benavides.
be mad. You know, David got to be mad, man.
Mulatto Vanguard, what up?
David got to be mad. All these people don't got an opportunity to fight him, and you know what I'm saying. I call it the cocaine belt. Canelo had that
Oh,
cocaine belt. You know what I'm
oh yeah,
saying?
look. So Adames has a WBA, and what did they say? Adames has a belt, and Lara has a belt. So why not try to unify next year, and that's it. Call
So you
it a
think he'll
day.
want to run it back with Laura?
No, Crawford
Oh, okay.
at 160.
Man, Canelo need to see Bevo again.
He don't want to see Bivol again.
You got to see Bevo again, man. You need that one back.
He ain't getting that
I
back.
want, hey, I want some Skrilla that night too. You feel me? Oh,
But I hope Crawford's done though. Besides besides fighting Lara or for a bout, I hope he's done though, because I don't want to see him. Man, he'll never get done. Like, people are always like, oh, he needs to fight Boots. He needs to fight Virgil. He needs to fight this guy, that guy. And I'm like, when is he getting done then? You know what I mean? Like, he's the best in this era. And that was it last night. It was written. That was it last night. So if I had the to pick for him, I would have him retire right now, to be honest with you, on top.
that's what I
But
would do. So I'm with you on that.
In the post-fight press conference, Bud said that Canelo's power wasn't the strongest power that he's ever felt. He said that the strongest puncher he's been in there with was Kavaliauskas, the Green Machine.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but I don't think Canelo hit him with. I don't think Canelo really. I don't think he touched him, honestly. I mean,
maybe
you
maybe
know,
four real. Two of them got him good, but they didn't get
yeah,
him like they didn't get him like it was like a solid. He didn't get the
mhm.
whole thing in there. You know what I'm saying? He just got the tip. Pause.
Yeah,
Just got the
because he
tip
was
on it.
scared. Yeah, because he wanted to
Bud
be
doubled up.
careful.
He did a jab to a hook, bro, which fucking rocked Canelo. Did you see that punch?
Yeah, he left it out. He left it out there. He hit it with a jab, and then he didn't bring it all the way back, and then he went straight back in with the hook.
With a
That's what
hook.
got him. Yeah,
You
I
guys
remember that
think?
shot.
You guys think he could have stopped him if it was like 2 more rounds, or not really? Crawford.
Man, it looked like he had him hurt at the end, man.
Yeah, because I seen him kind of shaky on his legs in like the 11th and 12th round.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a balance issue, but
And Crawford didn't even need a switch. He stayed in that
nope.
same stance all night.
Yep.
All night.
It gave him like a defensive advantage in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because he can see what's coming. And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
didn't seem like Canelo had the explosiveness to get in there with the 1-2 because Crawford didn't, he wasn't there for him.
He had
And
he
then when
had
Crawford went,
boots. He had boots switch hitting on him in sparring, they said, and that didn't come into play at all last night because he didn't even move stance.
hey, like I said earlier, man, hey, Boots, remember when you went to go spar with boy? How many times I gotta tell you about going and giving the ops some of the plan? You don't do that shit no
Yeah,
more.
yeah. I
Oh
like
man,
Boots. I like Boots though. Honestly, he's smooth.
yeah, buddy. Hey man, if he had fought him in Orthodox, Canelo might have had a lot of opportunities to get those left hooks off, so like he normally does. Man, them left hooks is devastating.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You ain't ever get a chance to get them joints off.
No, he beat him on the inside and the outside. He said whatever range you want. Remember when Mayweather told Robert Guerrero that? He said what do you want it on the inside, the outside? He said I'll let you choose.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
I don't know who you beat or who you lost to. He said.
That's what I said, Picasso.
Damn. Boy, it's some motherfuckers that have to like disappear entirely. Like they can't even do it. They can't even do a show anymore.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they put all their eggs in one basket. Just if you gonna be a fan of the sport, man, you ain't gotta be such a fanboy that you've got all your eggs in one basket because that belt can come out real fast.
Coppinger, what's his name? He was the only one on the show that was dead serious about Canelo stopping Crawford.
Hmm.
And I'm like, he ain't stopping him. Even if he beat him, I told everybody he ain't stopping him. What makes you think?
Yeah,
He didn't stop Berlanga. He didn't stop Munguia. You could hit them with anything he wanted to, and he couldn't. He didn't stop them. And you're gonna tell me he's gonna stop Crawford?
Yeah,
It
that
wasn't
commentary
gonna
was
work that
foul,
way.
man. That commentary was foul. It was like that all night. You could just hear the slants and the leans, and it's just the silence in the audience was loud to me.
Yeah, that spoke volumes that night.
Yeah.
Last night.
But it's been like that, man. It seems like it was the same way with Deontay Wilder. You got a damn gypsy that was over here, and he had more fans in America than Deontay Wilder had. Like, how is that? Like, how does America not get behind its champions, fam? Every other country does. Like, I about had it with all these people who come and get on this here continent and this here soil, and they always talking about the flag they got from wherever they people was from. Nah, motherfucker, if you don't in the United States and on this soil, that's what you are, man. Okay, you can be whatever you are. You could be Puerto Rican, you could be Cuban and shit like that. But if you was born in America, you are a motherfucking American. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't come up here and learn all our style and go back and act like you created something. We created that. You came up here and borrowed it for a little while. But we can go get it back when we need to. We've been styling on people. We're
Smooth.
gonna keep doing it too.
Yeah.
Hey, the world gonna have a problem when them African kids, they're only in their first generation right now. You understand what I'm saying? They're in their first generation of really actually being involved in boxing. Just by numbers alone, man. If they ever be able to figure it out, we gonna keep whooping their ass, but they're gonna catch up with the rest of the world.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna keep whooping their ass though, but that's what we do.
All right, I'm gonna hop out though. The kids got school tomorrow, so I just gonna dip out real quick. Thanks for
Hey,
having me on though.
hey, stop by CVS and get you a bunch of sympathy cards and start
Oh
handing them
yeah.
motherfuckers out.
Yeah, all week.
How much money did you win, Carlos? Again.
I in total, so I probably won about uh probably like 400, but a couple are going for haircuts, you know what I mean? So they're uh gotta pay me double pretty much, with they're getting a haircut anyway. So in total about 400, and cash right now probably like 250.
Damn.
So I didn't go too high, but I 400 better than nothing.
Yeah. I was gonna tell my audience that you run the New Mexico boxing page, so he was pro Bud the whole time, standing 10 toes, and I know he was taking
Yeah,
a lot of bets, man.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I just didn't see him losing. I didn't even I got done arguing with everybody about the fight. I just couldn't see Bud losing. He's like I said, he's one of those dudes that ain't losing. That's it. You know what I mean? When he puts his mind to it, whether it's a video game, like I said, whether he's racing you on foot or whatever the case may be, he's just not losing. He well, he people don't realize is he already envisioned this. He knew this was gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
He's one of those guys that post Skywalker. I don't know if you read the comments. Everybody was
Oh yeah.
laughing about me when I said, look at his eyes, like in their face off. I said, look at his eyes. He's looking right through him. He already knew this. He already envisioned that. And
Yeah.
people like, oh, look, look at his eyes. What are you talking about? And I'm like, look at his eyes, man. I'm telling you.
And Carlos, you can't really, in all reality, I'm one of those people, man, because I believe that there's weight classes for a reason, and
Mm,
it's got to be something super, super special to accomplish what he did. And he did it, bro. He did it,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
You're
exactly.
gonna see something special.
The
You're
betting
gonna
odds
and
were
feel
against.
something special.
Yeah, and people acting like Canelo hasn't been beaten either. He's been beaten. It's not like
Yeah,
he was some, you know what I mean? And that's what I didn't get. Everybody, they're like, I guess around town, I should say it always comes back to your heritage. And a couple people were telling me like, oh, you're going against your, you know what I mean, your people. And I'm like,
Oh, you a sellout. They
I'm
called
like,
you a sellout.
yeah, and I'm like, yeah, but I like money better. So
Tell them.
Crawford ain't losing, I said, and that was it. And a lot of people, they acting like he was some machine, or you know what I mean. He'd been lost before. He's been outworked before. That I
Uh-huh.
so I don't know. I mean, I understand there's weight classes for a reason. He's quote unquote smaller guy, but at the
Not
end of the
really. Shit,
day,
same weight, same weight as him. So
oh yeah, yeah. It's crazy to put a side by side from when he was at one. I think I saw a picture. He was 133 point something,
yeah, and he was lightweight.
and yeah, and then a picture of him last night at 168.5, and I was like, dang, that's freaking 30 pounds right there.
Yeah,
That's insane.
crazy. I trip out on Pacquiao too, man. With eight divisions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's nuts too.
Yeah,
But all right,
especially.
guys, I'm
Yeah,
gonna jump out though. Gotta go get the kids are ready for school right now, and
hell yeah.
and
All right,
we'll
Carlos,
Hey,
make
don't
sure
talk.
you do
man. Hey, don't stay on their head for the rest of the week, fam. They need to hear you got to run this one in.
I am watch tomorrow. I'm
Rub
yeah.
it in.
I'm
Take
getting
that
I'm
belt with
getting
you.
I'm getting a picture framed watch tomorrow.
it.
I'm getting a picture frame tomorrow of the fight watch.
Belt to ass.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys. Thank you for having me
All right.
on. Again.
Yeah, thanks, Carlos.
All right.
All right, later, brother.
Man, Skywalker.
Hey, Papa Chun, I'm gonna have to end this here in a minute, bro. I gotta go too.
That's
I gotta,
cool.
gotta do some Sunday stuff for tomorrow.
hmm hey, listen, man. We taking all bets. We taking all bets. Thank y'all so much, man, for just being so prideful. You know what I'm saying? Just letting that ego of yours just Hey man, I
We got
hope everybody have a good week. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a good week. Listen, man, we are not your enemies, but you know what I'm saying? If we gotta take that belt off and get some corrections and put y'all back on the right path, we're willing to do it. You feel me? So deuces.
all right. Much love, man. What do I have to say about this? Um, hey, man, much respect to Bud first and foremost. Rest in peace to Ricky Haddon. Some other big news. You know, legend in the sport, man. I lost money to because of Ricky Haddon back in the day against Mayweather, man.
Yeah. I
Military.
probably got some in too. I ain't never bet against Mayweather.
But yeah, I got some memories about Ricky Haddon, man. But legend in the sport, didn't duck no smoke. He's got a kid that's fighting, carries the same name, so and you could see the Ricky Haddon in him. So kind of cool that we still got a Ricky Haddon fighting. And condolences to his family. And what else? That's about it, man. Just love one another. Stay safe and peace.